Wendy, I'm home.
And if you see her in your dreams, be sure you never, ever scream.
The gree work?
Wendy, I'm home.
And if you see her in your dreams, be sure you never, ever scream.
Gree work?
Wendy, I'm home.
And if you see her in your dreams, be sure you never, ever scream.
The gree work?
Wendy, I'm home.
And if you see her in your dreams, be sure you never, ever scream.
The gree work?
Welcome everyone to episode number 1, Tales from the Black Table. I'm your host, Louis D.
And I'm Regina.
Staging this spot real quick.
Cleansing it up.
Man, it smells nice.
It does.
I bought this at the Chinito store. Shout out to the Chinitos for making these bomb incense.
Right, yeah.
Put this down real quick. Welcome everyone watching out there on Facebook Live. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of crazies out there. And it's September.
Spooky season.
I feel like Halloween starts for me in September.
It does.
Right?
It does.
I mean, we haven't even hit to, October yet, and you go to the stores and everything's like blasted with Halloween stuff, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Halloween's my favorite time of the year. People say, oh, I love Christmas. Oh, the Christmas spirit. No, mine's the Halloween spirit. We're from October, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're Libras. We're from October.
Libra season. It started yesterday. Shout out to all the Libras.
Shout out to all the Libras out there. And yeah, birthday's coming up. To all the Libras out there for the late September and early October, right?
Yeah.
Mid-October.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we're Mexican roots, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We grew up with our abuelitos, abuelitas, our moms telling their stories at night, right? They were telling us, hey, if you don't go to sleep, te va a salir el diablo, te va a salir el cucuy en el closet, o debajo de la cama, te va a salir, te va a agarrar las patas, te va a jalar las patas el diablo de noche, right? Do you have any childhood stories?
Oh, I have plenty.
For instance, like your abuelita, your mom used to tell you.
They always used to say that que el cucuy que me iba a agarrar, que me iba a jalar las patas, los dedos. It was going to come out either from the closet or from under the bed and pull the sábanas off of me and then pull on my feet and drag me down.
Yeah, that was the most famous one, right?
Oh, yeah.
That me jalaron las patas en la noche, they pull on my feet at night.
Yeah.
But there was this one story that they used to tell us since we were little, La Llorona. La famous Llorona, right?
Oh yeah.
So La Llorona actually predates to the Aztecs.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the Aztec colonial days and all that stuff. Way back then. And as time went by, they started changing up the story little by little. The Spaniards used to say that when they came down to Mexico, that they used to hear like this weeping, crying woman at night.
She what they called whaler. Oh, she was a whaler.
And explain a little bit about the whaler.
The whaler is pretty much somebody that like they have a really soft tone of voice, but it gets like it flows out. Very like creepy, spooky, but soft, but also loud enough for to be heard from far away.
The Aztecs used to have a lot of creepy things, like the Aztec whistle, right?
Mm-hmm.
The death whistle, actually, that's what I'm trying
Yeah.
to say. The death whistle. You want to go ah. So I'm thinking, like you said, the whaler, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she used to sing at night, or what did she used to do at night?
She used to pretty much say out that where are her kids, her children, mis hijos, which pretty much was in Spanish, and she went looking for them. But what was also said and known is that she's the one that drowned them. So, I mean, she was looking for her children that she had drowned, but wanted somebody to help her find them, to where, once they got near, she would do the same thing to them.
Mm-hmm.
And they would end up drowned and just found one day floating in the water.
So the Spaniards took that story back home.
Mm-hmm.
They took that story back home in a way to scare the children
Mm-hmm.
when they went to go to sleep. They would tell them this creepy story about a woman crying at night. Crying at night so the kids wouldn't go outside, and play, right?
Mm-hmm.
Get them back inside, go to sleep. So they tell them the story about a woman that, like you said, drowned her kids.
Mm-hmm. See, and like in my situation, since I lived so close to a canal bank, my parents used to say, si no haces caso, if you don't behave, te va a agarrar la llorona. The llorona's gonna get you.
So as time went by, down to modern day Mexico, right?
Mm-hmm.
They tell the story about a beautiful woman that pretty much got betrayed by her husband, that cheated on her, and out of like, what would you say, out of like the anger and all that, she drowned her kids.
Mm-hmm.
And then she regretted that. So time went by, and like she regretted that, drowning her kids. In the nighttime, she would go, ay, mis hijos, ay, mis hijos. Eventually, she committed suicide.
Mm-hmm.
So many stories. One say that she drowned herself. One say that, she hung herself because she just couldn't take,
All the hurt and
all the
pain.
hurt and pain.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was a creepy story.
It was, and it
So-
still is.
And it still is to this time. I mean, now you tell a kid, hey, La Llorona, it's like, what? It's La
Yeah.
Llorona.
Yeah.
I feel like the story is already like vanishing
Mm-hmm.
in a way, or childhood stories.
Mm-hmm.
They did come up with the movie La Llorona, but it was whack.
Yeah.
It was a really, really boring movie.
Mm-hmm.
It was whack. I didn't like it one bit. But that's one story. If you live near a canal, near a river, and that was one story, I'd be like, hey, you know what? Ahí está la Llorona en el río, gritando, ay, mis hijos, ay,
Yeah.
mis hijos. She never found her hijos, you know?
Yeah. And see, and at some point, I remember as a child too, my mom and dad, they used to tell me that if we really listened at night and paid attention, we could actually hear the Llorona from the canal because the canal wasn't that far away from the house. So there was times that we actually would hear it. I don't know if it really was the Llorona. I don't know, what it really was, but since I live pretty much in the middle of nowhere, you could hear all kinds of different noises and sounds. Very mysterious stuff. You just, hear pretty much anything that you could hear at night, especially because it's so quiet. It's really silent. You could hear the smallest little thing, like a cricket, that it could be miles
And
away.
you live close by the counties, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
you could hear the cricket that's like miles away, and you hear it as if it's right next to you.
Huh.
Yeah.
Man, and I know exactly where the area they're talking about. Out there, holy crap.
It's
Try walking that little path at night.
Yeah, there's no light poles, no.
Just imagine these people. It's over there by, we're not going to say where, but
The county.
by the county.
Mm-hmm.
There's a train track, there's a road, and there's a canal. Go out there at night and walk that path. Just walk down the train tracks at night.
And then another thing, you get all these illegals that cross in right there on the river. So a lot of them, they don't make it, they drown. So they're pretty much wandering souls there too.
A lot of people, yeah, like we say, there's a lot of souls in that water.
Yeah.
People that drowned.
Mhm.
The river
Yeah.
out here, the
Colorado River.
Colorado River out here. Tons of people have drowned.
Yeah.
So just imagine the activity. And just above that river is the Prison Hill Park.
Yeah.
The prison, the old prison. So just imagine how much energy there's around there,
And see, I'm not that far from the Colorado River either. I'm probably, like a mile and a half away too. So I hear a lot of wandering, mysterious souls out there.
Let's say you're walking at 3 in the morning, right?
The dark hour.
The dark hour. And you see La Llorona. What would you tell her? You're walking, right? And all of a sudden you look to the left or to the right, wherever the canal's at, and you see this floating lady. You just see this floating lady. You see this image right here. Let's bring up that image real quick. Watch. What would you tell the Llorona?
I wouldn't tell the Llorona anything.
You see that image right there. You see that floating person right there.
Yeah, they say that you shouldn't even make eye contact with those types of entities or souls or wandering people like that, because that's when they trap you and they take you.
So that's La Llorona right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
That's La Llorona, supposedly. She's dressed in a wedding gown.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She's dressed in a wedding gown and
a veil.
Her veil. Can't see her face.
Mm-hmm.
So if you ask me, and if I see her at 3 in the morning, and if you ask me, hey, what would you tell her if you see the Llorona at 3 in the morning? She looks like that, I'd be like, fuck. fuck, you're ugly. They said you were beautiful in the story, you know?
Yeah.
I was thinking about making you another one. Now you see, I'm like, well, here's another one. Just kidding, I know. Behave. You're like, you see, well, let me make another one. You were famous for that. But, La Llorona. Famous story we grew up with, right?
The Wailer.
The Wailer. The weeping woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that story's not just here in Mexico. I mean, that story, they've heard it all over the place, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Another story that it's been shared all over Latin America, not just in Mexico, but the story grew in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
About a girl that went out with a group of friends at night to a discoteca, a Mexican nightclub. And, excuse me, guys. So to a discoteca, a Mexican nightclub. And the story goes that all her friends had a date already waiting for her at the discoteca. Like, all her friends had, their dates already waiting for them at the discoteca, and she was the only one that didn't have a date. So from afar, you see this man, and like la lotería,
Mm-hmm.
el Catrín from la lotería.
Yeah.
Standing by the bar area, looking sharp as he can be, looking sharp. He had a cane. The cane was all black, as it's described in the story that I read, with the shiny diamond crystal ball looking thing where you hold it from, right?
Mm-hmm.
He had what is like a fedora hat or one of those a derby hat.
Mm-hmm.
A derby hat. Kind of like the ones you see like the Al Capone used to wear back in the day, or those type of hats. So you see the girl notices him, and they notice each other. She walks up to him. They start to talk, grabs her by the hand, takes her to the dance floor, and right in the middle, they start dancing. They dance one song, but the second song, the girl starts to float, comes above the ground. By the end of the song, her friends are looking at her, and she's floating, and she looks down at the guy's feet, and he has a goat's foot and a pig's foot. But, yeah. And she tries to look at him in the face, and when she looked up at his face, whatever was holding her dropped her. Bam! Dropped to the floor. And boom, se murió.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many stories to it, right? Some say it was a woman that like a gold digger,
Mm-hmm.
and she saw this real good-looking guy with money and blah blah blah, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And some say that it was a virgin woman, that a girl, that it was her first time going out with her friends, and she had never dated anyone, and she had never gone out with anyone, and that was her first time ever like
Mm-hmm.
going out.
And her mom told her not to go.
Exactly, her mom told her not to go.
Mm-hmm.
That's another story right there.
Y no hizo caso.
Y no hizo caso.
Yeah.
Have you heard that story?
Yeah. She pretty much she went and she was told not to go, to this dance because it wasn't good for her because she had never gone out. She never had a boyfriend. It was a dance supposedly for people that, you know, that were already like, the kids were wild already and doing stuff that adults would be doing. And she wanted to go. She really wanted to go so bad. And so she went. And this guy, she found him very attractive, very, pretty much the way he was dressed. He was well dressed. He looked like he was pretty much money.
And that's another story, right? That, how you say, he was well dressed and he looked like he had money, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's another story about the deer lady.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of similar, but the deer lady goes after the guys that are out at night being cochinos, you know? You heard about the deer lady?
No. Not that one.
It's a Native American folk tale.
Okay.
That the deer lady, she's out at night, and if you're out there being a cochino or trying to pick up, you know, like at night, or you're out drinking and driving, and you know, that she'll come out and, like, let's say she's on the side of the road and she'll appear as a lady of the night and go up to the window. She'll lean over to the car and be like, hey, you know, what's up? You want to do something? As soon as she gets in the car, you drive off. She turns into like this weird, what do you call it? Shapeshifter type of, what do they call it? The skinwalker type of
The skinwalker.
person. And bam, goes to town. Bam, bam, kills the dude, or dude crashes.
But where did they get Deer Lady?
The deer lady.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She pretty much like has like a transformation, turns into like half a deer
like a
or
shapeshifter. Yeah, like a demon, like in the
okay.
in the Native American you know, realm of you know.
Yeah.
So that would be like, you know, and chupacabras for us, you know, chupacabras. That was another story. I mean, shit, you have chickens, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, pinche chupacabras, you know? That was big back in the day, right? Hoy, a las 5, un rancho dice que tuvo el chupacabras. And then that's the primer impacto, remember?
Yeah, and then
Porque
que se mataron a no sé cuántos what was it, chivos and borregos y no sé qué.
yeah, like they were, I mean, that was just feasting on goats and chickens and cows. And it was just boom, just two little holes on the neck.
Like a vampire.
Like come up like a little bacon. And chupacabras. That food was famous for a minute, right?
It was.
Whatever happened to him? They never caught him.
They never got him. He just disappeared.
That was a dead story, right? Like
Yeah.
he died, right? Like, do you think he must have been like an alien or shapeshifter, like a Mexican shapeshifter? Anahual is
It could have been pretty much at this point anything. As many things as coming up now, it could be anything.
Se convierten en nahuales. They turn into a nahual, right? Some brujas, they turn into a tecolote, an owl, right?
The lechuzas.
Lechuza. What do you call it in English?
The lechuzas,
an owl.
they're like
That's the white one.
the white elf.
Yeah, the white owl.
Because I guess because they're
The blue owl, that one's scary. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
Fuck, that little horns and shit.
Yeah, it's scary.
Uh,
The lechuza is much bigger than the owl.
I've seen those.
Yeah, they're big.
at night. Sometimes when I'm outside,
And they
chilling.
pop out of nowhere. Yeah.
It's like a screech. They screech like I can't do it.
They're really loud. Yeah, and the owls, just the regular owl, they just hoot.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they do. They hoot.
Yeah, and the tias and the moms, when you were like younger, they'd be like, si vienes un tecolote echado de la madre, vete a la chingada, pinche pájaro.
Yeah, and then I remember that, and then they would tell me, si no, te va a pasar algo. And one time,
Es una bruja, échale para que se vaya porque te va a echar una maldición.
and one time, I kid you not, I was going for a walk, a long walk, and an owl had appeared right in front of me, like steps ahead of me, and I didn't say nothing. I was like, it's just an owl. And I never believed it. I never believed it que pasara algo. Until that day, I kept walking, the owl flew away, and I fell and I broke my ankle.
What the?
Yeah, right after it flew away. Yeah, right after. I swear, right after it flew away, I was like, and I thought about it, and I was like, man, I should have said something. And after that, I believed it. I believed it. It was like, wow, it's a true story.
It is, I mean.
So if anybody sees that happen, you guys better say something.
Échale, le tienes que echar como decía.
Miéntale la madre.
Échale la madre, pinche pájaro, vete a la chingada aquí. And you point at it like, like point at it.
Yeah, you literally gotta tell it to fuck off. For real.
Yeah, el tecolote, the owl. So many, like, I feel like in our culture, there's so much, like, mysticism, right? Like, so much, like, mucho, like, miedo, stuff like that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's true.
We deal with a lot of, like, mysticism, and, I mean, shit. Like I said earlier, from the Aztec days, all the stuff they used to do, like the sacrifices, just to please, entities that, they believed in, or gods they believed in, and all that stuff. I feel like in our culture, like I said, brujas and brujos are big, especially right now with social media and artists that have, made it real popular. All this is popular. I mean, this is like, back then, esto daba miedo. It used to scare people. Like, you know how to throw cards, right? Some people would be like, "Oh no, that's the devil shit."
Yeah, and I've been told that. I've been told that many times.
They're gonna open up a realm, and
yeah,
don't even mess with those things porque te va a salir un espíritu malo, or you're gonna get attached something to it.
Yeah, I've been told that many times from many different people, and I'm like, well, I don't know, everybody has their own opinion on it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when it comes to tarot, it's a thing where only you know how to interpret the tarot cards. Everybody has a different way to interpret them. So, like you said, some people see it as something demonic. Some people think, hey, you're seeing something that you're gonna be able to see what's ahead of you. Sometimes it's good to know what's ahead of you.
You take it as a warning, like as a...
Yeah.
I mean, I got my cards read many times. Even by you. One time. Which is all good. It was all good. Cards came out good. And I mean, I believe in all that stuff, and it's not bad. It's not bad to get. It's not just when you're like, man, why the fuck is my life going like this, or man, I got a little mala racha going on right now, It's good. It's good to get a little, see someone.
Yeah.
Consultation.
Yeah. It is. A lot of the times too, people are like, I don't want to know what's ahead of me. I want to know the present. But sometimes stuff could happen, and it's better to know and be prepared for anything that can happen. And being warned about it would be like the best thing, because
It's a warning, right?
yeah, you just don't know. You just don't know. Anything could happen, and it's better to know ahead of it than for when it gets there, and it could have been prevented.
Yeah, definitely. What do you recommend reading for people? I mean, what do you say, like, or it's not for everyone?
It's not for everyone. You got to actually, believe in certain things to be able to, have like a certain spirituality to be able to have the knowledge of, okay, I'm gonna let somebody read them to me. I'm gonna believe it. I'm gonna have faith in it, and stuff like that.
Any stories that you want to share with us? I mean, so we talked about a little bit of like La Llorona. Talked about the dancing devil. About the girl and the devil dancing at the discoteca.
So have you ever heard of the braceros?
The braceros, the Mexican rancheros, right?
Yeah, the Mexican rancheros, the ones that walked with Cesar Chavez back in the day, when he went walking all, through all where he had to get to, like all the way up north, California. Anyways, when I lived in Northern California, I lived in a little camp where the braceros used to stop back in the day. In that camp, one night I had left, to work, and I forgot something, and I went back. When I had went back, there was a shadow of a man. He was leaning against the tree, and I didn't think anything of it. So I got near it because I had literally parked right in front of it. But once I turned the lights off, it was like, it was really dark. And I got near it, and I was like, what? I literally told that ghost or entity, whatever it was, what? So I got closer, and it was gone. But then one of the neighbors there had told me also that in that campo, somebody had committed suicide there, and that at times you could see them in the night being like they were hanging from the tree.
Damn.
Yeah.
So se colgaron, dice.
Yeah, and that was an actual braceros campo.
Damn. So braceros campo, I kind of like picture the kind of like that campo from like the movie La Bamba.
Yeah.
When they're like in that camp out.
Okay,
right there,
see, and that's in the same area where that camp was.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's pretty much, it's a trail where there's different little camps like that.
And they had tents.
Yeah.
Tents.
They had tents back then, but this one, they literally had it like boarded up, and it was like little apartment shacks. So, I didn't think nothing of it because I didn't know back then. I didn't know anything really about it till, I started looking into it. Like, why does this look like this? Why is it so creepy? Why do I feel like these weird vibes, this weird energy? And so, yeah, it was like something, it was different. And you could hear a lot of weird noises, people banging on the walls at night. It was something strange, and it was like in the middle of the mountains. And usually you would hear like early in the morning, like the cows up on the mountains, but that was it. But since it was like in a hole in between the mountains, it was really quiet. You could hear every little thing, like bangings on the walls. You could hear like metal dishes moving.
Speaking about moving, fuck, man. Calm the fuck down, you damn ghost. Keep moving our camera, dude. Wait. I threw a little palito with the humo. Goddamn ghost, messing up the show. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Continue.
Do you have any stories?
Any stories? Oh. I have a few. But at the house where I grew up in, I would see the shadow people. I'll be chilling in the living room watching TV or playing a video game or something, and I will turn around like that right away. And it was the living room, and then right next to the living room, it was like a real like tight house. So it was the living room, and right next to the living room was like the bathroom, and then a long hallway to like the room, and then another room. And I'll turn that way, and I'll see like a freaking black shadow go.
Like the
fast.
real.
Yeah, like I'm like, and I saw like a black shadow just go from like the bathroom to like the freaking room, like, pow, you know? So it was a room, a middle room, and then my parents' room. So in between the rooms, there was a middle room. And in that middle room, I guess an old lady died of cancer, some stuff. But she died in that room right there where I used to sleep. So that room always gave me the freaking chills.
Was it cold in there?
Yeah. It was a small room with no windows, so it was just like, you know, real small. And that room always gave me the creeps. That was actually the second house I grew up in. The first house, it was over there by Joe Henry Park, here in Yuma, Arizona, for people that are watching from out of town. It was a house, and it had 3 small apartments attached to it. And if my prima's watching out there, prima Lisette, do you remember these apartments and you remember this house? I don't know if it was apartment 1 or apartment 3. And then it was a house and then 2 little apartments over here. So in this apartment 1, an old lady lived there. She was like in a wheelchair or one of like electrical ones, you know? And I guess the lady passed away. And at nighttime, from what I hear from, I used to overhear the stories, my mom, my dad, whatever, that they could hear the but she would like bang on the wheelchair from like around the house. They could still hear that around the apartment.
Wow.
But I mean, to be honest, and I'm not calling it, you know, to come this way. I mean, because I mean, I know what to do, you know. I'll shoot some fucking some yellows at you, you know.
Throw some holy water at
I'll throw
it.
some yellows at you, and, you know, whatever. But I haven't really experienced anything like that. That, you know, ghost presence or seeing something or orbs or anything like that, or que me hayan tocado, or just scratches. People say they wake up with scratches on their back, on their arms, on their legs. Some people even say that, you know, the incubus and succubus, for people that know what that is, that's for a different episode. But those are the ones that do sexual things while you sleep. I have never experienced nothing like that at all. Nothing, none of those things. The, what do you call the sleep paralysis that people say when they're sleeping, they wake up and they can't like really move, and they see like something on the ceiling or something like on the sides, whatever. It's like a black shadow.
And it happens to a lot of people.
I mean, that happens to one of my friends, Daniel. Daniel, if you're out there, big old black fucking Van Damme fighter motherfucker, you know? Much love, dude. That's one of my best friends at the down. So we, during our fighting days, our MMA days, we went to this, I think it was in Casa Grande, or I don't know where the hell it was, closer to Tucson. It was like this rickety ass hotel they gave us, like motel.
Mm-hmm.
It was a fucked up motel, like one of those like Hindu motels that,
Oh.
I mean, it was a fucked up motel. Bad. And at nighttime, you hear my friend go, or, I mean, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next day, we asked him, what the fuck's going on with you, man? It's like, hey, man, I saw some shit in the ceiling, man. It's like, I was trying to call you guys. I was trying to call your name. I was trying to say, and I was trying to say, Gabe. Just Gabe was the other guy that was with us. He was trying to say her name and he couldn't say it.
Mm-hmm.
Sleep paralysis. That he saw a shadow on the ceiling. Shadow people. Sleep paralysis. What do you think about that? Has it happened to you?
That has never happened to me. I've known people that it has happened to. And they say that they try to fight whatever it is, and they've actually even have shown me the scratches on them all over their back and on their body. So I do believe it. I've seen it. I've seen the scratches the following day. But I've never seen somebody actually go through
See,
it.
there goes that fucking ghost again, moving the camera. You see it? That's weird, right?
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
Look, it's like, ladies and gentlemen, it's just us two here at the studio. And this camera, for some reason, it keeps moving. I'm not trying to be like that dumb dude from what's his name? Zach. Whoa, did you see it? It was like, wow, what? Whoa.
No, but it is moving though. It is
moving. I mean, for no reason, right? It's just,
yeah, that's not where it was.
and it's not supposed to move because it's like screwed on there.
Yeah.
And it's just moving. Pretty creepy, right?
Something's moving it.
Hey man, let us record. Let's record the show.
For real.
So we talked about La Llorona, Chupacabras, Dancing Devil, the Hat Man.
Mm-hmm.
The Hat Man. The Man in the Hat. Dark, shadow figure. In many I guess cultures, they describe him as a different person. Now he's wearing a top hat, like the ones they wear, like in like the Catinas have, like the top hats, like the Abraham Lincoln type hat.
Like Slash.
Yeah, like him. Yeah. Or like in our culture, they call him a charro negro, the black charro, and he wears obviously a charro hat, like a Vicente Fernandez hat. And some people have even seen him with a cowboy hat. In the Western culture, cowboy culture, they've seen him with the cowboy hat. Have you ever seen this figure before or heard about this figure?
I've heard about it, but I've never actually witnessed seeing him. I've seen other dark shadow people that some people that I've talked to and told about there's these stories about this shadow person that I've seen. They say that it's that person, only in a different form. Like how you said, there's different stories, different the way people interpret different stories. And it becomes like something different as the years go.
I think the coolest one would be, I mean, I don't want to see him. Would you want to see him? I mean, it would be interesting to see him. Like, it would be cool. But later on, during Halloween, maybe.
And you know, when it comes to stuff like that, only certain people can actually see stuff like that. Not everybody. A lot of people, they don't believe it because they've never seen it and they don't have that gift to be able to see it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are gifted and are able to see all this stuff.
The movie The Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
Perfect description right there. Right?
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Some people see things, some people feel things, some people hear things.
Mm-hmm. It's just
some people have like feel the energy of like something, the presence of something evil or something good.
They're all different. They're differently gifted. Everybody.
They say when there's a ghost or an evil spirit, it smells like sulfur, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And if there's like a guardian angel or one of your guardians, they say it smells like roses, like flowers.
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've heard that before.
I remember as a kid, I remember when my parents, they would feel a certain presence or some sort and actually smell it. Decían que olía a azufre back in the day, which is the sulfur.
Mm-hmm.
The ghost keeps moving it.
Yeah, the ghost keeps me on the camera. Yes, so the ghost wants some clout too. It's like, what's up, y'all? I'm here too. I'm just I'm that guest that one. Yeah, there you go.
The special guest.
There's one special guest that trying to get the clout, doing his thing right there with the camera.
Mm-hmm.
We notice you. You're cool. All right, chill. Let us do our thing. But I wanted to try something for this first episode.
Mm-hmm.
Taking calls. So anybody out there that's watching that wants to share a story, a quick story, make it quick because we want to give other people a chance, whoever's hearing on Facebook, to call and share a quick little story. What do you think?
Let's
Should
do
we
it.
do it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's ask the audience out there on Facebook. Do you guys want to share any stories out there? Any creepy ass stories you guys have out there? Any stories where te jalaron las patas? They scratch your feet, your back.
You seen the llorona?
Go ahead. You seen la llorona on one of those wild Yuma nights?
Chupacabras? Did you have them in your backyard? Did you eat the chickens?
Did you eat the goats? Your chickens? Go ahead and share that story. I'm going to go ahead and bring up that number real quick. And we're going to be taking calls for what do you want to say, like the last 10 minutes of the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's hook that up real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and, if you have a story, go ahead and share it with us. And there's the number right there. The number is 928-413-5259.
And that's for Tales from the Black Table.
Oh, what you think about that right there? Tales from the Black Table. Got a little background music right now going on. Look at that creepy background music.
Come on, somebody call. Give us your experience.
One of those little abuelita stories. One of your tias. I actually have a story from my tia, my tío, back in the day in Cuervo, Ciudad Morelos, they say they played the Ouija board. They played the Ouija board. And at nighttime, they say that, they went to bed and they weren't sleeping together, my tio went home and my tia stayed right there, and she said that at night she felt like the corner of the bed, like somebody laid on the corner of the bed. What do you think about the Ouija board?
What do I think about the Ouija board? So I have a little personal experience on that one too. Back when I lived in those little, whatever you call them, the little hut houses where the braceros used to go, me and one of the neighbors, we decided to play with the Ouija board.
God damn.
In the middle of the night. Okay, this was in the middle of the night, and it was a thing where, you know, nobody believed it or anything like that, or that, like, those other people that were like, no, I'm not gonna do it, that's fake, and, you know. So we started doing it, and he had told me that the house across the street was also haunted. I didn't believe it. I didn't think nothing of it, but it was a house that was by itself. So I got dared that night after we were done playing. I got dared that night to go see what was in that house. I kid you not. We go over there to that house. I look in the window, and there's a casket in there.
Holy shit.
Yeah, a casket was in there. If there was a body in there or not, I don't know. But days after that,
God damn, how do you find a casket?
I don't know. It was something that, you know, it was unbelievable too to me. I was like, how the heck is there a casket in here? You know? The next few days later, so a hearse goes and stops right there. I don't know if they picked it up. I don't know what they did, but I know that they stopped there. We had even taken pictures of it parked right there at that house.
Damn.
We don't know what they were doing. They just appeared there. We didn't see nobody in the car. We seen when it got there. We seen when it drove off. But that was it. But we didn't see anybody get down. We didn't see anybody in the driver's seat either. So that's what made it more creepier, is that we didn't see nobody in the car at all. And days after that, we all went, you know, everybody that was playing the Ouija board, we all went and we looked again, and the casket was gone. Where it went, what happened to it, we don't know.
That would be a cool guess, actually, to have somebody that works at a mortuary.
It could be, yeah. But
So
yeah, this happened like in the middle of the night. Like, why, you know?
If there's a mortician out there in Yuma that wants to come on the podcast and share some creepy stories, hit us up. That would be a cool guess, right?
Yeah.
Having a mortician.
Yeah.
My uncle's actually a mortician out there in Fresno.
Really?
He was, my grandpa's brother, yeah. And I remember this little old man, tiny little old man. And I remember he used to tell his stories to my mom. He'd be like, yeah, it's like whatever. I ate their sandwich, I was going to Martito with the dead person, I'm just eating a sandwich right there. The person's right there. I'm like, damn. It's like nothing to them, I think people are scared of calling, right?
I think so. They're like, I don't want nothing to do with that one.
Come on. Any llorona stories out there? Any se me apareció el cucuy stories? Anyone out there watching right now?
It's the best time to call right now. It's late. Not too late, but, it's late for some people. Best time to call right now.
You ain't got to say your name.
Unless you want to say your name. Say who you are. Reveal yourself.
Don't be calling no bad spirits in my house. But that was childhood stories.
Yeah.
I know the story when I used to go to San Luis. Right across the street from my cousin's house, there was a Hotel Bambido, and there was a bunch of abandoned, it almost looked like a junkyard with cars right there. And I remember that one movie, Hellraiser.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, it kind of looked like a scene from Hellraiser. I was like, damn, that shit scared the crap out of me. It's crazy how some scenes stay in your head.
Pinhead.
Have you ever seen a scene in a movie, and that scene, the scene of that movie, looks creepy as hell? That when you're out in public at nighttime, and you see this one area, and it's like, god damn, that could be a scene from a movie, from a horror film, you know? There's a lot of creepy places here in Yuma where I've been thinking about going live from.
Yeah, and pretty much we will soon. We will go live soon from different places that are creepy here in Yuma.
We're going to be hitting up a lot of upcoming events.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to give you guys one more minute on the call, and we're going to call us. We're going to go ahead and take the number off. So we're going to be hitting up a lot of events coming up soon, starting. I think this one next week, right?
Yeah.
We'll post it on the Facebook. But we're going to hitting up pretty much pumpkin patches and stuff like that. Local events, out of town events like in LA or Phoenix. We're going to be hitting up on actual haunted places that we got to see for ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff that's been on Ghost Adventures, like the Haunted Museum when I went to Vegas. We didn't get to go. I really wanted to go, but
we're gonna go.
Yeah, we are gonna go.
We're gonna go.
We're gonna go. We gotta go check that place out.
We're gonna go.
And we're gonna take the Van Housing fucking kid with us, just in case, you know. But they say they have the one hallway with the letters, all the killers, the letters. That if you walk by, you get scratches on you and stuff like that. The Clown Hotel. That was tight.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's a creepy ass motel hotel. You can rent it out. Inside they have clown pictures on the walls that they move. They change. I guess the picture changes all the time. Feels like they're watching you when you're walking in. We have a call. We have a call. Hello. You're on Tales from the Black Table. Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Do you have a story you want to share? You want to say hi?
I want to say hi. I do have a story. It's not my story though. It's my dad's story. I remember when he was alive, he used to tell us that one time he had a little problem and he went to a bar. He was playing poker. It was his cousin. And he was misbehaving while he should have been home. And then all of a sudden, he said, I don't really think about men like this, but I looked at him and he looked really handsome and he sat next to me to play poker with us. And he was kind of we were playing with us for a couple of hours, and then I decided to say, hey, no, I'm not going to rush real quick. And I decided to go outside, he said. So he went out to kind of the side alley. And she said you could kind of still see his eyes in like a side door. She clearly saw his cousin and that guy was sitting at the table. So he started, doing his deed outside. And she was kind of relaxed and she looked back and the guy was still there and all of a sudden she looked to the right. And then the guy was sitting next to him and she said, ¿Qué onda? Le seguimos una baraja. Like, do you want to play poker? He's just like, I will wait. He's like, I got my shit and carried off. And I just told Leno, I left Leno at the bar and I just left. So he said that he saw the devil that night. And he said that he went back and he turned to a better guy after that. He's like, the devil talked to me that night.
Wow.
So I was scary story.
I have heard a story like that before too, where they're playing poker at night. And how you said, like, all of a sudden, like, the devil appears to them while they're playing, but in a form of a person, like an extra person playing right there at the table. That's how they say, people that are religious and Mexican religions, they're like, oh, no juegues la baraja porque esos son juegos del diablo. Wow. Yeah, that's a pretty crazy story, pretty cool story, and it is true. I mean, it is true that, when you're late at night and you're drinking or you're staying up late at night and things happen. Te sale cucuy. Cool. Awesome, thank you for calling.
Do you want to share your name or no?
Oh yeah, for sure. My name is Llorona. I've been watching you guys. I felt super guilty. I'm like, they're throwing it at me because I've been watching it.
Well, thank you for calling and sharing the story.
Much love to you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you. See you later. Awesome, we had our first caller.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Myrna. That was a cool story. And we're about to take the number off. Bam, there it is. If you didn't get a chance to call next week. Call with the cool story. And that's it. That's our hour right there,
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys for watching out there on Facebook. We really appreciate you for the likes, the follows, the shares. We're going to set this up on a Tales from the Black Table page on YouTube. We'll go ahead and put the link attached to this video later on. And anything you have?
Shout out to everybody in Yuma, Arizona that's watching. Shout out to everybody from all the other states that are watching. Hope you guys have a really spooky Halloween and enjoy it, and there will be a lot more to come.
People out there watching, close that closet door. Cover your patas. Cover your feet. Put some talco just in case they stink.
Y no se porten mal porque los agarra la llorona.
Cover those feet, porque el cucuy te los jala. And if you're at night, late night, remember, guys, I'm talking to you guys, you dudes out there, at night time when you're out there drinking, partying at night, and you see this chick dressed in white, don't hit her up. She ain't pretty. She is not pretty. When she turns around, you're gonna run. She's a butterface.
Be careful for chupacabras too, in case you happen to see him. Let us know because we haven't heard from him for a long time already.
I think he's coming along with that one spaceship that's coming, right? I think he's riding in that spaceship. Shout out to chupacabras, man. Hope you're cool. I hope you're good, man. I hope you're out there chupando cabras and chupando gallinas and cows. Do your thing. Peace, homeboy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, peace out. We're out. Good night.
Good night.
Que te agarre el cucuy.